Hey anime lovers, welcome back to AniTok TV. Today, we've got something special cooked up for you. We're diving into the twisted and intriguing world of Osamu Dazai, straight out of the anime, no longer allowed in another world. But before we get started, remember to smash that subscribe button, like it's the last slice of pizza at an anime convention. Your support helps us reach our next big goal of 2,000 subscribers, and I know you guys can do it. Quick heads up folks, this video contains manga spoilers, so if you're not caught up yet, consider this your official spoiler alert. Alright, now that we've got that out of the way, let's unravel the dark, mysterious, and often hilarious world of Osamu Dazai Sensei. So, who is Osamu Dazai, you ask? Well, if Sherlock Holmes had a baby with Edgar Allan Poe, and that baby was obsessed with suicidal thoughts and transported to another world, you'd get our guy, Osamu Dazai. On June 13, 1948, while the real-world Daizai was about to meet his tragic end with Shizuko Uta, our anime version gets yanked into another world. Talk about timing. Imagine planning the perfect escape, only to end up in Fantasyland instead. Now, Daizai's mission is simple: find the reincarnation of his lover so they can fulfill their tragic destiny together. It's like Romeo and Juliet with a twist, and a lot more existential dread. Daizai wears a kimono overcoat and has a gaze so pale you'd think he's seen more ghosts than Casper. His occupation? A writer. But this isn't your average coffee-sipping novelist. He's a man on a mission, and he's not here to play nice. Our guy Daizai isn't your typical isekai hero. No special skills, no legendary weapons, just an insatiable desire to end his life. Ah, relatable, right? His gloomy personality is like Eeyore on a really bad day. He's always poisoned, not because he hates himself, but because he has a peculiar taste for sleeping pills. Seriously, he could give a pharmacy a run for its money. But don't let that fool you, women seem to find his suicidal charm utterly irresistible. I guess there's someone for everyone, even if you're poison personified. Daizai is constantly trying to off himself, but with a twist of humor and a flair for drama. Imagine if Lemony Snicket wrote Bungo Stray Dogs. That's Daizai for you. Now, let's talk about Daizai's skills. Can we even call them that? Well, let's give it a try. First up, we have his raw talent, understanding human beings better than a therapist who's had too much caffeine. Daizai has this uncanny ability to read people like an open book. He can predict your darkest secrets just by glancing at you. It's like he's Professor X, but instead of saving the world, he's more interested in how you feel about life insurance. From deciphering motivations to hypothesizing lifestyles, Daizai's pessimistic worldview isn't about rejecting humanity, it's about understanding its chaotic nature. Think of him as a human Google, but without the creepy data collection. His intuition borders on supernatural, making him more of an observer in battles than a participant. It's like he's on a permanent vacation while his friends do all the hard work. Hey, you fight, I'll watch from here and write a novel about it later. Let's get into his real ability, deadly poison, also known as Calmotin. Imagine having blood so toxic it can turn a monster into ash with just a drop. Daizai's life force is the ultimate, get off my lawn, for pesky monsters. Continuously popping sleeping pills might have made him resistant, but it hasn't dulled his sarcastic charm. Calmotin is also known as bromosovalum, a sedative with a side effect that screams, "Warning, may cause instant death." Sounds like a fun party trick, right? Daizai's status as a walking biohazard makes him a terrifying ally. Imagine being so toxic that even Jabberwockies think twice before messing with you. Just ask any monster who tried to snack on him and ended up regretting it instantly. The effect? 300 plus damage or instant death. Type: anti-unit. Maximum number of targets, 1 to 100. Range, 0. Daizai's blood isn't just a poison, it's a whole mood. Hashtag, dangerous but fun. Now let's delve into Daizai's divine skill, a tale for you storyteller. It's like if J.K. Rowling and Stephen King had a literary showdown, and Daizai's there writing everyone's backstory while sipping tea. Allow me to share one crucial thing with all of you. It's the skill, the very essence, that bestowed this show its name. His ability allows him to write down someone's entire life story. Not just for fun, but as part of a ritual that sends them back to their original world or unleashes their true potential. It's basically, this is your life, with a magical twist. Daizai acknowledges that otherworlders aren't just bad guys, but flawed souls with stories waiting to be rewritten. It's like therapy, but with more explosions. He tears up the rough draft, giving them a second chance to live their old lives with renewed hope. It's the ultimate Control-Z for bad decisions. How's that for a happy ending? Daizai's storytelling is based on his unfinished autobiography. It's a compilation that redefines the lives of those he encounters. Every manuscript he creates is a masterpiece in its own right, just like your secret fanfic. Whether he's resurrecting lost potential or healing old wounds, Dazai's A Tale for You is as much about discovery as it is about redemption. Truly, it's divine, yet it feels like he's just too lazy to fight. By writing, tearing up the paper, and performing his magic ritual, Dazai wields the ultimate weapon, words. Who knew that a pen could be mightier than the sword in another world? And then comes the awakening. Imagine going from zero to hero, or in Dazai's case, from bookworm to beast mode. When Dazai finishes his manuscript, the results are spectacular. He awakens the true potential of people by diving into their histories. It's like giving them a motivational speech, but with magic. Once complete, the manuscript transforms individuals into what they were meant to be, unleashing barriers that transfer magic and power them up like a living cheat code. Dazai's ability allows them to awaken their hidden talents or heal injuries. Who needs a hospital when you have Dazai's penmanship at your service? And if that's not enough, Dazai's stats boost up when he senses danger. It's as if his body screams, "I don't want to fight, but if you insist, prepare to be surprised." His poison status makes him a hazard, instantly turning threats into dust. So Dazai doesn't just fight monsters, he outwits them with his peculiar charm. How's that for psychological warfare? Dazai's dark humor and ability to weaponize personal space even scared off 3 thug otherworlders. When Dazai finishes his manuscript, you don't need fists when you have a stare that says, "Do you really want to mess with this?" And there you have it, folks. Osamu Dazai, the master of poison and storytelling, who proves that even in another world, you can't escape your existential crisis. Before you go, tell me your thoughts in the comments below. What's your take on Dazai's unique abilities? Love it, hate it, or wish you had it? Let's discuss. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your fellow otakus, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe. Help us hit that 2,000 subscriber mark, so we can continue bringing you more anime madness. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay awesome, stay curious, and keep diving into the magical world of anime. This is AniTok TV signing off. Shawty, give me a reason.